Line off the lane, line off the lane. Precept off the precept, precept off the precept.
We don't want names like Charlie and Harry,
Billy,
Bob.
Bob.
What names are these, man? Robert,
Claire,
Stacy, Claire,
Sabrina.
Tracy, Karen. We don't want them names, man.
What's the other one? Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany, Chloe. We don't want them stupid names, man. We want Israelite names. We want our women to be called Leah, Rebecca, Rachel, Elizabeth, Anna,
Susanna,
Judith, yeah, Deborah, Ruth, Esther. These are the names they need. Abigail, Bathsheba. Hear the vibes on them names as well, and them women, they sound like gorgeous, man. Beautiful, man. Know what I mean? We don't want no Jennifer.
No Jessica. Called Jessica Byrne.
You don't want none of them. Jessica. Fire for them names, man. Alright?
Teach King.
This is verse 5. Psalms 137 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem.
If we forget what?
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem.
That's where we live. Alright? The people that are living in Jerusalem, they are not the people that are put into captivity. Jerusalem is our lands. We was brought into captivity, man. We need to go back home. The Most High will bring us back home, man. I need that precept. Ezekiel is bringing us back home. Ezekiel 39 and 26. I need the precept of going back home, man. I love that precept.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem, if I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
We don't remember our homeland. We may as well not even be speaking. We may as well be like a new night. Just shut it up. Just shut. Yeah, but no. But if you forget Jerusalem, you may as well be united. You may as well just shut up.
I don't want to be like that.
Bro, we don't want to be.
We don't want to be like that.
Bro, remember Jerusalem and remember that our ancestors were brought into captivity by Unites and that, man.
Verse 7, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem.
Forget about Caucasians.
In the day of Jerusalem. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom.
Forget about the Spanish, what they've done to our ancestors.
Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom.
We've actually got a day called the Windrush. Alright? The day of Windrush, man. 75 years of hardship in damn England with these Caucasians, man. Alright? Saka, Rashford getting called monkeys, man. For missing penalties for the English guys, man. Remember the slavery and the racism that these Caucasians say about the black people that play for their wicked football teams, man. 3 lions on a shirt and no lions are in England. The cheek of it, man. Alright, remember these damn Caucasian guys and their racism, man.
Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
And if you go into history, alright, Caesar Borgia, his ancestors, what's his name, Vespasian and Titus, they came in and they persecuted us. Understand?
Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone.
Yeah, man, happy, man. Happy days, man. When we take and dash their little ones against the stone. Now they're saying, oh, we're being racist. Well, the Bible says that we can be happy when we take you and dash their children against the stones, man. Like how they done it to all our ancestors, all the children, feeding them to alligators. You know what I mean? Putting them with Moses' time, in Yahweh Shai's time, King Herod. Understand? Even to the other day, with the slavery, man, feeding them to alligators and that for their chews. You always fed our children to the den and dashed them against the stones, man. Yeah?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, and I'll start at 23. Khan. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
So these guys, these other nations are gonna know why we went into captivity, alright?
For their iniquity.
Because we didn't keep the laws, statutes and commandments. Because if we would have listened, he would have subdued our enemies.
Because they trespassed against me. Therefore I hid my face from them, and I gave them into the hands of their enemies.
By the rivers of Babylon. That's where the enemies live. Alright? That's where we sat down and hanged our harps upon the willows.
So they fell all by the sword, according to their uncleanness, and according to their transgressions I have done unto them. And hid my face from them.
So the Most High hid his face from us, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, because we didn't keep his commandments. But the Spanish are gonna know. The Spanish and the English are gonna know why we went into slavery, man. They're gonna find out because he put them up high, just to bring them back down low. Give me that. Yeah. You know what we need.
This is verse 25. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, now I will bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel.
And have mercy on the Israelites, man. 1/3 of us, man.
And will be jealous for my holy name. And they that have borne their shame, and all their trespasses, where they have trespassed against me.
Yeah, they're ready to repent and turn unto the Most High and convert and be healed.
When they dwell safely in their land, and none have made them afraid. When I have brought them again from the people, and gathered them out of their enemies' land.
Where?
Out of their enemies' land.
Out of the... But coming from the rivers of Babylon, man. Going to the river Jordan, man. That's where we're going to come out of, man. The rivers of Babylon. Right, Reed?
And am sanctified in them, in the sight of many nations.
And that's what he's going to do. At the sight of many nations, man. He's going to be like, wow, this people do the Deuteronomy 4, right? Yeah, Jesus Christos, no El Blanco. Jesus Christos, Negro. Alright? Diablo, Jesus Christo, alright? That Blanco thing is Diablo, man. Blanco is Diablo.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 16. So then is it not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of our that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Yeah, man, he raised up Pharaoh just to bring him down. That's the same thing he's doing with these nations, man. You think these Caucasians are going to be able to phone police on the Israelites in that day? He's giving you that authority to do that now. Alright, he's raised you up because you got your policies and that. Understand? But in that day, there's no, there ain't no time. Give me that in Zephaniah chapter 3. There ain't no time for you phoning no Babylon, no damn Roman centurions on the Israelites in that day, man. Chapter 1.
This is the book. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, from the top. 10. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse
Chapter 1, verse 10.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 10. And it reads, many kings have I destroyed of their sakes. Pharaoh with his servants and all his power have I smitten down.
Exactly, man. Many kings has the Most High smitten for the Israelites' sakes, man. So what do you think he's going to do with these damn wicked Babylon, man? He's making them rise up right now, very proud, just to smite them and bring them down to their rightful position, the basement of this world, man. Bashima Mashiach Yahushua.
Bashama Mashiach Yahushua.
Alright? He's going to make them as the bases of the nations, man. But he's actually, the Most High, marvelous that he can do things like this. Make someone that's so, such a vile and a vagabond, and you know what I mean? So unrighteous and wicked. Give him this wicked kingdom, man. Alright? He's giving it to them.
Verse 11. All the nations have I destroyed before them. In the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces.
So, yeah, the Most High can just mash up people for the so-called blacks and Hispanics. Right, but we need to turn to him and ask for him to destroy them, man. If we don't ask, how would you get the heathens, man? Is that Psalms 2, right?
Psalms.
Yeah, man, you can grab it. If we don't ask, how are we going to get the heathens, man?
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 17. The Lord thy power in the midst of
Sister, receive, come over, please. 2 minutes, yeah? When you come out, yeah? Because I see her, let me acknowledge him what we was doing.
Yahweh, thy power is in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy, he will rest in his love, he will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden.
Yeah, the Most High, man. He's mighty when he's with us, man. And he's going to gather us, man. And save us. That's the whole point. These are the verses that I was asking for. I need the verses where the Most High is going to save us, man. Psalms, Isaiah 41 as well, 13. Isaiah 41. I think it is no.
Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and will save her and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land.
So when it says save her, we are the married one. We are remember it says the 5 women, 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. We are the her. Alright? We are the that daughter of Zion. We are the her right now, right? Because we are married unto him, right?
Where they have been put to shame.
Where they have what?
Where they have been put to shame.
Yeah, man. Our young men out on the highways, right, getting strip searched, right? How many of us have been put to shame by the feds, man? You know what I mean? Jolting. Peace and love, bro. You know what I mean? The Caucasians love to shame us, man. We try to get a job, right? And these guys are just giving the jobs to the damn their sons and their nephews and that. You know what I mean? Alright? First ones to be fired and the last ones to be hired, man. And we're put to shame. These niggas, man. Nothing good can come out of the Nazareth, man. No, look at the postcode. No, that's Tottenham. No, nothing ain't good coming out of Tottenham, man. What's that, Stratford? No. Nothing ain't good coming out of Stratford. What Kilburn? Oh, what? No. South Kilburn? Nah. Nothing ain't good coming out of there. If it said Finchley, oh, yeah. Finchley, man. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, Westminster.
Oh, what? Chingford? Oh, okay.
Oh, Wandsworth. Oh. Know what I mean? Sorry, true. Know what I mean? But when it's got out in, like, the ghettos, we're put to shame, man. But they love us, really. You know what I mean? They want to be like the niggas, but they don't want to be a nigga.
Can't.
It's mad. They want to sing like us. They want to dance like us. They want to cook like us. They want to live in Jamaica, but they'll get burnt by the sun. But they ain't got the same taste buds. They ain't got the right rhythm. You know what I mean? Like they want to do everything we can do, but it don't work out for them. We are the influential people of this earth, the Negroes and Hispanics. So why do you want to look like a bleach your skin? Why do you want to weave your headpiece? Why do you want to perm your hair? when they want to be us, they want the big lips, they want the eyes, they want the dark skin. Put back your natural hair. Put back your nice skin color.
The natural beauty.
Look natural how the Lord made you.
That's right.
Because these people want to go tanning and look darker. Because they know that the white looks stupid, man. They know it looks stupid. They spend a lot of money on looking darker, man. How much money do they spend on getting a tan? Or going on holiday and lying on the sunbed?
Thousands, 2,000.
They set up shops, man.
Set up shop.
There's actually a business you can have. You understand? To look like an Israelite, man.
This is the book of Isaiah.
Zephaniah, man. You keep doing that.
Verse Zephaniah 3 and verse 20. At that time I will bring you again. Verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land.
Get them what?
Praise and fame in every land.
We have
Praise and fame in every land.
Yeah, that's when the righteous are gonna, not damn Jay-Z, not Future, alright? Not damn, what's his Little Baby and Kodak Black and what's his name, what's the English ones, Skepta and Wizkid and Burna Boy and Dave. Not those, those are not famous, those are famous guys of Babylon, man. Those are famous Israelites of Babylon. But the Most High is going to give the brothers out there on the highways and on the hedges, man. Alright? The camps out there, man. Alright? Whether it be of righteous, whether they be of zealot. Peace and love, my brother. Alright? The Most High is going to give us fame, man. Alright? And not fame of this damn wicked world, man. Because man are in the bashment dances, in the TikTok, doing the... No, none of those fame, man. That's not fame.
God.
How wicked you could be on OnlyFans and that. You know what I mean? How much subscribers you've got on Instagram. That's not fame, man.
Sister, come on.
Yeah, I love your woolly hair, you know, sis.
Woolly?
Yeah, you're embracing your natural hair. That is like wool. Have you seen wool? Nappy is woolly, sister. Woolly is nappy, yeah? I love it though, I love the spirit, yeah, but just put on some modest apparel, okay? Yeah, man, that was beautiful, man. You see, when they embrace they start to come closer to the own, see how vibrant and sunshiny they look, and, you know what I mean? Upbeat and that.
Not looking
when they
at the
got all
floor.
the bleach and the they look like zombies, like, oh yeah, chopped up. Look like they got no soul. You know what I mean?
That
It's crazy.
spirit on them, innit?
Yeah, that spirit on them, yeah, like.
That.
But you know what? Just gotta put off the haughtiness though. The haughtiness was on them, like stretch forth neck and that. But you know what? Time will tell. Time will tell.
God.
This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 20. At that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gathered. Where they have been. Alright, come, let me read it from the top. Zephaniah 3 and verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land, where they have been put to shame.
Where we have what?
Where they have been put to shame.
Yeah, we've been put to shame in these ghettos, man. We've been put to a damn shame. And he's gonna wagging up heads and gnashing up teeth, man. But that's how he's gonna give us praise and
Verse 20, at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh.
Come on. Hey, let's give the Most High a round of applause. The Most High is going to actually turn back the Israelites that are hearkening and keeping the law, statutes and commandments, man. It's going to turn them back to Zion. bring them back to their homelands, man. And they were going to remember Jerusalem. They're going to dance or wash their feet in the blood of the wicked and dash their children to the stones, and the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever, man. And a great millstone, man, is going to come down and destroy wicked Babylon, man. And that's going to be through the ordinances, through the order of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the great king, man. King of kings, man. Yahushua, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Yahweh, man. Alright? That's how it's going to be, man. With the tabernacle of David, man. With the house of David in order. That's how we need, that's what we strive for. That's what our whole hope and glory, our whole message, our whole being is to the election. We make our election sure, man. We come out here on the highways and hedges and gather the sheep, so that hopefully one day we can be in that mighty army, man. Now you can't be in the army and the lieutenant says, drop and give me 50, and you're giving him 49. You can't be in the army. It says, no, run me 100 laps, alright? And you only run me 100 laps, and you run him 99. You can't be in the army, bro, because it says you better get that one, because you can leave 99 to get the one. So you better give him the full-blown 100%, man. Am I wrong? There we go, man. So that's why we are out here, man. We're going to be zealous. We're going to be on fire. We're going to be calm to the ones that need to be calm to. We're going to be on fire and flames, alright, to the damn Spanish, man, that need to be fires and flames to, man. You understand? For them for calling up the Babylon, the Roman centurions on the saints, man. They could do nothing. Right? Because we are going to be famous in these eyes, man. Give me that Isaiah 30 and 20 as well. Wait, I told you about the whole precepts already. You got one, yeah? You got one as well. Isaiah 30 and 20, and bring a precept.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. And it reads, and though the Lord gives you bread of adversity and water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
But thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
Your eyes are going to see your teachers, man.
This is Isaiah 62 and verse 10. Go through the gates. Prepare you the way of the people. Cast up the highway. Gather out the stones. Lift up a standard for the people. Behold, Yahweh hath proclaimed unto the end of the world. Say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, thy salvation cometh. Thy salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of Yahweh, and thou shalt be called, sought out, a city not forsaken.
City not forsaken, man. Brilliant, man. There's another one here.
They're like, what back? Slap up.
Yeah, God. This is the book of Isaiah 46 and verse 13.
Bring it up.
I bring near my righteousness. It shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry. And I will place salvation in Zion. In Zion. For Israel my glory. For Israel my glory.
Exactly, man. Israel is the glorious one, man. So that's who the salvation is about. And if they didn't know, they're going to recognize in that day, because their eyes are seeing their teachers, man. There you go.
This is the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah 41 and verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
And that's what we was telling you now, man. That's what we was telling the police officers, man. We don't fear police officers, man.
God.
The Lord is with us, man. Do you get it? It's simple and plain as that. You guys can fear police officers, man. When you see the blue lights and all of that and they start shaking, you guys can do that, man. Read.
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, will I help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with thy right hand of my righteousness.
With thy what?
With thy righteousness. With the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
What?
Shall be ashamed and confounded.
Well, yeah. Unai's going to be ashamed and confounded because he was incensed against us, man. Because we read the Lord's word, Revelation chapter 1, he's going to be ashamed, man, and confounded because he serves graven images, man. Confounded are all they that serve graven images, right? Psalms 94.
Verse 12. No, Salakia. Verse 11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Shall be what?
Shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing.
They shall be what?
They shall be as nothing.
And they that strive with thee shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Anyone that strives with us reading the Bible are going to perish, man.
That's right.
Read.
Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee.
Yeah, we're going to look for them. We're going to look for this guy in that day with the Adidas army thing. Yeah, we're going to look for Unai and this guy. And they're going to look. Remember that guy that used to chat the most rubbish and walk like a monkey, yeah? He was like a weasel. We're going to look for this guy, man. We're not going to remember that guy. We're like, nah, I can't even, he's not even in my head.
Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing and as a thing of naught. What? And as a thing of naught.
Those that war against thee shall be as nothing and as a thing of naught.
For I, Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee.
Fear not what?
Fear not, I will help thee.
Fear not?
Fear not, I will help thee.
Sister, fear not, let us help you. Come, let us reason. Alright, quickly though. Alright, sister, where you from?
Tanzania, East Africa.
East Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, are you Bantu nation though?
I'm from
Are you Bantu?
Bantu?
Yeah.
No, I'm from Summit.
Okay, now you alright then, so yeah, see you later then. You're in a hurry. Take care, right? Alright, the Lord is gonna come for the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans. And he's gonna slay the Hamites. Alright, for what they've done.
Verse 14. Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
Fear not, alright? The men of Israel. Ye worm Jacob. So I'm saying we need to stop being proud. Alright? These niggas think that they're not gonna die one day. They actually think they're gonna live forever. Death is promised to everyone.
Khan.
If you was born, that means you're going to die. Like, don't think you're immortal. Death can happen at any time. You have aches and pains. You need to sleep. The fact you need to sleep alone shows you that you can die at any time, because you're not immortal. Your body needs rest and your body gives up. So you need to stop being, put more praises on his name, and remember, you're like filthy rags. Your righteousness isn't going to be seen above another person. Everyone's righteousness should be ordained by the law, statutes and commandments. And you Caucasians, you love a suntan. You do. You pay billions for a suntan lotion, man. How much money do you think they spend in summertime? The Irish need suntan lotion. The suntan lotion isn't racist against the Irish. The suntan lotion really adores you guys. It says that I can't wait for an Irish guy to buy me. That's what the suntan lotion says, man. Alright, and the English, and the Scottish, and the Welsh. The suntan lotion can't wait for you. It's in the shops, just jumping for joy when he sees you picking him up, man. Hurry up and buy. Yeah, look, she's got some suntan lotion in that leopard bag. That Alexandria, the leopard man. She's the leopard woman, man. Huh? She's the white panther or the white leopard. Got the black panther. She's the one. She's the white leopard. Alright, so yeah, let's go.
Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not.
Hey, wait. She said, no, wait. I did. She said, you know I got suntan lotion in my back.
Yeah.
Why do we know? Because we're the saints.
That's right.
We know you got suntan lotion in your bag, Caucasians, because we are the saints of the Lord. And you better have it. Because the Lord hates you, man. The Lord hates you, man. The Lord,
Come, let me show you he does.
the Lord made the sun to give you damn skin disease, man. He made the sun, alright, so you catch damn cancer, man. Skin cancer, man. Let's give the Most High a round of applause. Alright? The Most High made the sun to give our enemies skin cancer, man. That's brilliant, man. So we ain't even gotta hurt you. You wake up in the morning and the Most High hurts you, man. Every day, you're pissed off. That's brilliant. I wonder then what them South African white guys feel like. I wonder what South African Edomites feel like. Or the Israeli or the Israelis and mighty, man. All praises, man. They put themselves in the deep end, innit? So you better be able to swim.
Isaiah 41 and verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument.
He's gonna make us a sharp threshing instrument, man. That's why we said to Unai that when David looked in the eyes of Goliath, he says, I'm gonna chop off your head, man. And I'm gonna make your flesh be for the carcasses of this, your carcass be for the fowls of the air and for the beasts of the field, man. Because he's gonna make us a sharp threshing instrument. Read.
I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them smooth. And beat them smooth.
We're gonna thresh the mountains and beat them small. We're gonna beat them bad. Very small, we're gonna beat them. Alright?
And shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. And the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord.
And thou shalt what?
And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, in Yahweh, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Very beautiful precepts there, man. You can't get any better than these precepts, man. This is the sweet. You know, there's the bitters. When you find out your ancestors and what they've done, and why they was put into captivity while they was in Babylon. The heathen's gonna know that we was only in captivity in the rivers of Babylon because we went away from the Lord. But as soon as we ask for Him, as soon as we say the Most High, give me that one there, Psalms 2 again. Alright, you got the wisdom of Solomon, yeah? Psalms 2 and 8, yeah. Right? As soon as we start asking for the heathens and to help us and to guide us and to keep His laws and love the Lord, Yahweh, and to keep His commandments and laws, man. None of these things are gonna happen to us, man. None of these wicked can. He even makes his enemies to be at peace with him, saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. You know what I mean? Anything that be done unto any of my messengers, any of these two messengers, it shall be done back unto them double, man. That's the in Revelation chapter 18. Understand? Read.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
No, not Revelation 18. It's the two messengers. Salaki. I can't get it wrong. It's the two messengers. Is it 11? Yeah. It is, isn't it? Yeah, read it because I got it wrong.
Revelations 11, we're from 5. Verse 4, these are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before power of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth.
What happened?
And if any man will hurt them,
by calling police on us, understand? Doing all their madness,
fire proceedeth out of their mouths.
and devoureth their enemies.
And the what?
And devoureth their enemies.
And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
Same manner you hurt them brothers, man. And you're gonna be mashed up, man. Alright, read.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon. This is the book.
18:6.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. Chapter 5 and verse 1. And it reads, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Stand in what? Stand in great boldness.
Before the face of such that have afflicted
him.
Yeah, so we're gonna stand in great boldness in the front of the Spanish guys, man. In the front of the Caucasians, in the front of the Arabs, and in front of all these wicked and the Hamites. Right, your eyes shall see your teachers. We're gonna lift up the posters. We're gonna put up this, and they're gonna call us racist, man. Because we're gonna stand up against you wicked people, man. Brother, we're here for you, you know, bro. You know the thing. And you, bro, and your family. We're here for you, brother, man. We're the Israelites. Alright, we're not Caribbean. We're not black British. We need to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. These are the end days. Repent.
That's right.
Alright, read.
Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with a terrible fear.
When you and I heard us read Revelation chapter 1, he was shaking in his boots, man. When our people realize that the Messiah don't look like a guy that needs suntan lotion, they're gonna be shaking in their boots, man. Why would the Lord want Jesus to need suntan lotion? He loves him. He doesn't hate him. He hates Caucasians though, but he don't hate Jesus.
That's right.
He doesn't hate Yahushua.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the Israelites, man.
Take it up with Yahweh.
Don't hate me. Alright? Take it up with God. Sister, you know they think that Jesus needs suntan lotion. You know that. You know that, innit? That's funny, isn't it? She's laughing. She's like, she ain't thought about it like that. They think Jesus needs suntan lotion. SP 5000. They'll actually think, you know what you got to actually put two and two together? I think the cheek of it. You think he was going into Boots and Selfridges and Walmart
Superdrug
and Tesco's and Sainsbury's and Superdrug and buying an ESP, E45 and a pickup of Johnson & Johnson's. Madness, man. Right, read.
Verse 2. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 2. And when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Amazed, man. They're thinking, wow, these are the guys, these niggers and Hispanics. Alright, Seminole Indians, Native Americans, these are the guys that are gonna get the kingdom. See? Madness. That's what we're saying. There's no box for them. We're ticking boxes, man. Right? Changing our ways. Out on the highways and byways. In the faces of them that have afflicted us. Right? We're ticking boxes, man. By the rivers of Babylon. Remembering Jerusalem. Right? We're actually ticking boxes, man. We're trying to wake up our people, man. The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Verse 3. And they repented and groaning for anguish and spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had at some times in derision and a proverb of reproach.
And a proverb of reproach. That's why they says we got proverbs and bywords, man. These are the guys that we called niggers on the streets. These are the guys that we called black. You know, black, everything in the dictionary about black is negative.
Yeah.
But white is everything's positive, it's white.
Black male.
Blacklisted, black male,
Blackboard.
right? Black magic, black cat. Everything black is meant to be negative. But make it be white now.
I got a white color.
You can tell a white lie.
You can whack.
Why you can whitewash society? White is pure, holy. How can white and being lion be in the same category? How can holy and lies be in the same category? Lion is unholy, man.
Yes, son to me.
My brother, you know.
Hey, get the fringes, son to me, man.
You know the
Come
thing,
back, man.
you know where we're at, man. You know where we're at, bro. Gather ourselves together, man. Because we're the nation that are not desired by our people, by these other nations, man. Alright, we have to gather together. You're good, King. You're good, gangster. Bad man. People love the gangster lifestyle, man, but they don't want to say you want one to your brother, man. It's mad. Brother, where you from? Where you from?
What bus you looking up for?
What bus you looking for? 476. 476. You're going to the ghetto. NPK and that. So yeah, bro, where you from? What's your nationality?
West London, but I'm Grenadian.
Grenada, yeah?
Yeah.
So now, the Mosai doesn't call us Grenadians. So what?
We're his children.
And who are his children?
Those who love him.
Who loves him?
I love him.
So who are they? Are the Chinese his children?
Anybody can be.
Alright, we're gonna show you. Give me
they
that.
love him, innit?
Let me get you. Just get it. Give me book of
Is he
Exodus.
exclusive?
He's exclusive.
Yes,
I rate that one. Hey, I'm gonna use that one now. I'm taking a borrow that piece. The Mosai is exclusive. Big. Alright, let's read it.
This is the book of Exodus 4 and verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
Who is his son?
Israel is my son, even my
I'm a
firstborn.
spiritual Israelite. You
So
know?
no, you're a real Israelite. You're not a spiritual Israelite, bro.
Give him.
No, you're not a spiritual Israelite, bro. You are a biblical Israelite. By blood, by DNA. Yeah, we are, bro. You're not just anybody out here. You're not Grenadian. You're an Israelite. Remember that, bro.
Right.
Brother, that is the vision. Jamaican, Trinidadian, that's but we are all Israelites. And we have to gather together with the Hispanics, bro. See the Colombians and Latinos? They're our people. They're our people. Alright? Brazilians, they're our people, bro.
Can't.
Love you, King. Alright? Let's go. Mr. Solomon.
Bring it up.
Israel is his children, man. Not everybody are his children. The Chinese don't have a way in.
Nope.
Alright? The Arabs, the Ishmaelites, they don't have a way in.
Nope.
That's what we're out here, bro. Yes, D. D. Fine, bro.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 4. We fools accounted his life madness.
So these damn fools, man, they accounted the Negroes' lives for madness, and the Hispanics for byword, like smicks and that. You know what I mean? Brother, when you got time, yeah, we're the Israelites. Yeah, we're the God's chosen. We're his exclusive people then. You understand? We got a YouTube on there, bro, yeah? Vine of Israel London, yeah? Love you, bro. Hey, bro, when you got time, start dashing away them cigarettes, man. Look how strong you are, bro. Please, man, love you, bro. Love you, bro.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 4. We fools account his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Without honor, right?
And is how he numbered among the children of God. This his lot is among the saints.
Yeah, man. Yeah, live on that. Alright, our lot is among the saints. We are the saints. You know when the saints come marching in? What are they marching in to do? To destroy the heathens, man.
Can't.
When the saints come marching in, they're marching, man. Yeah, man. You want to make sure that you're in that lot, man.
That 144, man.
The 1/3, man.
And the 1/3.
When the saints come marching in, man. They don't even know what they're singing, man. But through the precepts and through the understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, we know what our lives is, man. Alright? Give me that in is it Hebrews chapter 13?
They're praying, This is Psalms 2 and verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's what the Most High says, man. Alright? That we're allowed to break them with rods of iron, man, when we arts of the heathens, man. When the saints come marching in, they're breaking them with rods of iron.
Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Yeah, especially the young little children. Alright? For what they've done to our children. Imagine what all the children that was born in Yahweh Shai's time. He was the only child that was that age.
Khan, the only male child.
Only child around Jerusalem born in with that age. If he was that age, they was thinking, wow, I didn't even know there was an Israelite that age. Then we killed them all off for 2 years straight, 2-3 years straight. How are you 33? How are you 30? That means none of the disciples were his age. They were either older or younger than him.
Khan.
Gets that deep if you deeped it. Oh, deep it, man. Moses as well. No one was around that was Moses' age. Moses was the only one as an Israelite that was that age.
Khan.
As a male child. If he wasn't, that's because the women, the midwives, they weren't about to
kill no
Israelites. Deep it, man. How many of our people, of our young men, have been slain by these people, man? And we're just, oh, let's forget them. We're racist. We're racist for remembering our ancestors and the young men that was slaughtered by these damn wicked people. But we're wrong. But we're the enemy. Think about it like that. Woe unto them. Give me Isaiah 5 and verse 20.
This is the book of Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Woe unto them that call evil things good, and good things you call it evil. Us being out here remembering our ancestors, you think you're calling us evil, man. You're evil for forgetting your ancestors, man. You're evil for doing all the madness of this Babylon lifestyle, man. But yet we are called evil for remembering the Windrush, for remembering Moses, the firstborn children that was the male children that was killed amongst our people, man. When King Herod killed all the Israelite men because he didn't want no king to be born amongst our nation, one from among our brethren from the tribe of Judah. What you got? You got something else? Yeah, man. Destruction onto them. You right there, sister? You're shining in the sun, you know. The sun looks good on you, you know. Can you give us 2 minutes? No? Alright, sister. Keep the commandments of the Lord. You're an Israelite, right? Alright. Call upon Yahweh Shai's name. How's it going? No, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Second, get me Wisdom of Solomon. You're Wisdom of Solomon, right? Go to chapter 6. Let's go there. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. And verse 1. And give it, you can get second, you can get Ecclesiastes. It's Sirach, chapter 10. Alright, you can do it. Yeah.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 from the top. Hear, therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn ye, be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitudes of the nations.
So yeah, we're talking right now to the MPs, to the rulers of this world, to Caucasians and that. You understand? You kings of this world. You better listen. You better listen to what we're saying to you, because we're the prophets, man. Alright? We're messengers of the Lord. Because we're reading his book. We're reading Thus saith the Lord. So you Babylon, you kings of this world, listen. Alright? Read.
For power is given you, slacker. For power is given you of the Lord.
So the Most High is giving you authority right now to own this world, right?
and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels.
Go to Daniel quickly. Go to Daniel chapter 4 and 17, I believe. I haven't read this in a minute.
Daniel 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it basis of men.
Basis of men. Sister in the green, you said you was going to give us a minute. Yeah. Alright, the most I can give it to whoever he wants to, man. Even the basis of men.
Verse 3. For power, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 3. For power is given you. Verse 4. Because the ministers of his king's kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept thy law, nor walked after the counsel of God.
Yeah, man. They haven't done the ways of the Lord, man. They're walking after their own stupid ways, man. Give me that in the book of Proverbs 29 and 12. These people, they should be walking after the ways of the Lord, man. If you're a king, that's why they do a bit of it, right? They say for God, in God they trust, right? They go to court, they say swear on the Bible. But they're Satanists, man. Right, read.
Proverbs 29 and verse 12 says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
So yeah, man. They think that Jesus is a Caucasian and needs suntan lotion. So all of them are wicked. Whoever follows Christianity, insanity, is wicked, man. If you follow that Jesus is a white guy with blue eyes, blonde hair and blue eyes, you are wicked, man. And that's what they push, iconoclasm. They push that all around the world in Ghana, Nigeria, follow white Jesus. So all of you are wicked, man. The Bible says he's got woolly hair and brass feet, red eyes. So why would you listen instead of reading it for yourself? Are you a dunce? Are you stupid? Can you not learn how to read and write? Even the children learn ABCs, man. Put the picture together and understand that the Jew they call Jesus, Yahushua, is a Negro. He's dark skinned. From the southern kingdom, from the tribe of Judah. Read. Simple.
Proverbs 29 and verse 2 says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous ones are in authority. When the righteous ones, the Negroes and Hispanics, are the kings and prime ministers of this world, man, the people will rejoice. Read.
The people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule,
When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
What are they doing?
The people mourn.
The people are crying. The people are protesting. The people are insurrecting. Insurrections and uproars are in the streets, man. Burning flags. Alright? The people are mourning when they see damn rainbow being translated into faggotry, man. The people are crying when I see you change the Lord's colors, man, into faggotry, man. How dare you, man? Blasphemy. Blasphemy, man. You turn the Lord's rainbow into damn pride of men sleeping with men. That's disgusting, man. Sodomy, man. Alright? Madness. Yeah. So yeah, Proverbs 29. Wisdom of Solomon, right? Give me the book of Daniel chapter 2 and verse 48. So when the wicked, alright, are ruling, the people mourn. But when the righteous bear rule, what happens when the righteous bear rule?
the wicked mourn. What do you want?
The righteous bear rule, the people rejoice.
Daniel chapter 2 and verse 48 Then the king made Daniel a great man. Well, from 47, sorry. Daniel 2:47. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth it is that your power is a power of God.
Our power, our God is the God of gods, man.
Come.
Yahweh, alright, is the God of every other stupid idol, man. Every idol can't even compare, man. Alright? That's what Nebuchadnezzar was saying, man. Babylon, man. Now we're talking about Babylon, the king of Babylon, right? We've got Babylon.
Just driving now.
Right? Crazy, man.
Yes. Of a truth it is that your God is...
Of a what?
Of a truth it is...
Of a what?
Of a truth it is that your God is a God of gods and a Lord of kings and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou couldst reveal this secret. Then the king made Daniel a great man and gave him many great gifts and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon.
Made him what?
And made him ruler over the whole...
And made him what?
And made him a ruler over the whole province of Babylon.
So where? When the wicked previous rule, the people rejoiced. Hey look, we ain't got no crack, man. Go find them man up there in damn Bruce Road, man. Move from us, man. Think it's a game.
Move from you because it's concrete.
Hey, you must think we're some jokers, innit?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
think
because
it's
I'll get your thing checked,
I
you know.
don't think it's.
I'll tell them man to check you up there, man. Move from us, man.
If you're going to speak about
No, don't talk about all that mess to us, man. Look, go and talk to them on the books, man.
I want to talk to them.
Move from us. We're not having no joke thing. We're not no damn. We ain't got crack. We ain't got no crack.
I'm a joker.
You're a joker.
Why?
Because I see you buying light and dark all the time, man.
No, you don't do why.
Where's your father from?
My father.
Where's your dad from?
Devon, the Atlantic Ocean.
Where?
Devon, the Atlantic Ocean.
Go away from us, man. We ain't got time for that stupidness. Just go do that up there and talk to your crackheads, man. Who praises to the wicked heathens to make you crackheads, man? Go away from us, man.
Which is why I am a material drop. I'm not cracking.
She's a damn vagabond, man. Read.
So yeah, Daniel...
Thou says, she said she's a tear, innit? Yeah, thou says.
Daniel 2 and verse 48. Then the king made Daniel a great man and gave him many great gifts and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon and the chief of the governors over all the wise men of Babylon.
Hey brother, we got one for you. We got one for you. This one is going to give you more historical understanding of our ancestors, because we fit the prophecies of the Bible. The Spanish, they fit the prophecies of putting us in persecution. Understand? Taking our ancestors and putting them in slave ships. Right? That's the one you need to look at, bro. Seriously. Because this what Windrush Day, right? This Windrush Day, right? When our people was put here to clean up this dirty country, man. Because they used to throw piss out the windows, man. These English and these Spanish guys, they don't know common etiquette, man. They don't know etiquette and nurturing and cleanliness. We have to cleanliness. We got to teach them things, man. Because they're just disgusting and vile. Alright? Remember, vile affection. Alright? Profane. Violent than the earth. Yeah. Beautiful. So I finished that one. What do you want me to do? Verse 49. Then Daniel requested...
Wait, no, I didn't finish it. It says, province of the ruler.
Yeah, I'll read it again. Daniel 4 verse 2 and verse 48. Then the king made Daniel a great man and gave him many great gifts and made him ruler over the whole province of Babylon and chief of the governors over all the wise men of Babylon.
All the wise men of Babylon, man. Alright? Because what? The people rejoiced. Said Daniel, Khan. They were like, yes, he's ruler, man. Now we can keep our laws, statutes and commandments, man. Now we can pray to the Most High. But they did what? They still, the wicked men still tried to sort him out, to put him in the lion's den, and it could do nothing against, you see, like Unai. You try and make a policy, phone the police, and like Daniel was in the lion's den, the lions could not eat us. Because these guys wanted to shut up.
mention
Shut
my
up.
name more than Christ.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Don't make an idol out of me. You mention my name more than the Almighty, my friend.
Shut up. Let's give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham,
Amen,
Yahweh
amen.
Shai.
Mentioning more. Buenos días, señor.
Well, we're gonna mention the wicked, man. We have to call out the wicked. We have to call out the devil, man. You think we don't say rebuke the devil, rebuke Satan? You are Satan. We have to rebuke him, man. No matter how many times we call him, man. We're gonna rebuke Satan, and we're gonna call him the devil, and we're gonna keep saying, "Devil, go away! Devil, go away! Devil, go away! Devil, go away!" In the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. All praises, man. All night the devil go away. All night the devil go away. All night the devil go away. In the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. We can say it how many times we need to say it. And we don't say your name more than, and we don't say your name more than Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. We don't. That's a lie, man. That's a lie, man. Another lie coming out of the damn mouth of the devil, man. Another lie coming out of the mouth of the damn Brunei, man. Yeah, that's his daughter. That's a Spaniard's daughter, man. Looking like, what's her name? Wednesday. Looking like Wednesday from the. Nah, that's it's not Adam's family. That's Cain's family. Cain's family. It can't be Adam's family. That's not Adam's family. No. Cain's family. Esau's family.
This is Sirach 10 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
A wise judge will instruct his people.
A wise judge will say that Yahweh Shai, so-called Jesus, don't need suntan lotion, man. A wise people would instruct and say that Jesus, so-called Jesus, looks like you, sister. So-called Jesus looks like our complexion, you know that, right? But he's got hair. Give her a round of applause. Give her a flyer. Hey, sister, take a flyer, please. Nah, I love it, because you got it right. Alright, sister. And when you got time, right, study that you need the same hair like him. Woolly hair, embrace that. Because the Most High made you perfect. You are exclusive. You are above all of the other ones. You ain't got to look like these damn Spanish people. Alright? I love you, sister, alright? Peace and love.
Shalom.
Shalom.
This is Sirach 10 and verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Well ordered. Read.
As the judge of the people, is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
And you know what? These wicked people, they don't do that. They don't abide by these things. If they give a rule to the people, they don't have the same rules. They hop over it, man. Like congestion charge, for instance. Alright? They don't have the same. We get paid congestion, you reckon they do? We gotta pay water bills. Do you reckon they pay Thames water?
Not as much.
We have to serve our enemies for want of all things. Do you reckon they serve it? No. Right? But they don't live by righteousness, man. They're the wicked of the Bible, man. Right? Remember, if they rise up the things, who we paying that? Who we paying the things that are getting risen to? They're rising it for their pockets. Think about it that way, man. Yeah, because there's flaws in the matrix. They're out their equilibrium. They don't know how to balance the world. They just gain. Everything's gain. So that way, so that's why everything has to rise. It's a flaw in the system. There's no equal. Remember, and give me that in Proverbs 11, please. Proverbs 11.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 from the top. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Yeah, that's why this world is not a just weight, man. It's a false balance, man. They call the wicked good and the good evil, man. It's false.
Sirach 10 and verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
The city shall be inhabited, man. That's how it's going to work out.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
The power of what?
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
You know that, innit, brother? Everything on this world is of the Lord. Alright? Read.
And in due time he will set up it over one that is profitable.
Yeah, in due time, you couldn't make your house shy. Give me that. Go back to Daniel 2. Go to 44. In due time, he's going to set up your house shy, man. He's the profitable one, man. Right?
Daniel 2 verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Shall what?
Which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces.
What?
But it shall break in pieces.
And consume all these kingdoms.
Shall what?
And consume all these kingdoms.
And it shall stand forever.
And it shall stand
For how long?
And it
shall stand for la
Forever, man. It shall stand forever. That's how it has to be. Because why? This place, keep reading.
Sirach 10 and verse, where shall I start? Card. 10 and verse 5. In the hand of power is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices.
Yeah, man. So look, if he was actually following this word, he would actually not do this. But he's that's how you know he's the devil, man. Because he went against us by calling the police on us, man. You know, you wouldn't do that to men of the Lord holding Bibles, man. How'd you do that, bro? Calling the police on brothers holding Bibles, man. That's like the Roman centurions, man. What Judas done to Jesus, isn't it? Called the police on them. Madness, man. That's why we gotta be sharp, man. And yet, the devil would always call police on the saints that tell the truth.
Pride, verse 7. Pride is hateful before power, and man, and by both doth one commit iniquities. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Because of unrighteous dealings and riches, when we can admit that the British Museum, none of them things have been gotten with we could say auction or bought it off of them. They stole it. They stole the bronzes of Nigeria. They stole the masks of Ghana. They stole the cake, you know what I mean? Everything, the gold of Ghana. The jewels of India, right? The stones of the Israelites, the 12 tribe stones that are on the crowns of everything they've gotten by deceit.
Because of unrighteous dealings, how the Spanish went over to the Mexicans, all right, the Native Americans, and gave them smallpox in the blankets when they made a covenant with them. Unrighteous dealings and riches. Injuries and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is what?
The kingdom is translated from one people onto another.
And that's what we're waiting for, man. That's what the lesson's been about here today, right? Surely the Most High will save us, man. Alright, He will save the Israelites from our enemy. Give me Luke chapter 1. Man, like Spanish devils, let's say we're not mentioning Yahweh Shai enough, man. Let's mention it. Give me Luke 1, 68.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 68.
Bring it up.
Blessed be the Lord God, Yahweh of Israel.
Of Israel.
Yasha Allah.
For he has visited and redeemed his people.
His people?
His people. And has raised up a horn of salvation for us.
For who?
For us.
For everyone.
For us.
For the Spanish.
For us.
For the English.
For us.
No, not for them. For the Israelites, the Negroes and the Hispanics. For us.
That's right.
In the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which has been since the world began.
Even Adam knew about this, man. Everyone knew that the world is only for the Negroes and Hispanics. Read.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
From who?
That we should be saved from our enemies.
And as we go throughout the Bible, the Israelites have enemies, man. All over the world. Right? 12 tribes that are scattered abroad, man.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
And from the hand of the Spanish guys that put the Native Americans and the Colombians and the Dominicans into slavery, man.
Come.
Right? Because El Gringo, El Blanco, Diablo, man. El Gringo, Diablo, man. Yeah. Blanco, Hombre, Diablo, man. Dimano.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers.
What?
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers.
There's a mercy promise to our forefathers. Did you know that, sis? So do you want to find out more about it? Alright, take a flyer at least then. Wait there, sister. Give him a flyer. Alright? There's a YouTube channel on there. You can understand a little bit more, right? The so-called blacks and Hispanics were the children of God, were the Israelites. Alright? We're not black British. We're not Jamaican or Caribbean or West African. We are Israelites.
Come.
Yasha Allah, princes of God. We need to turn to the commandments and keep them, to get and repent and to get into the kingdom of heaven. That is going to take place on this earth. Because thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it has been, man. So we need to get together. We need to not be Muslims praying to stones. We can't be Christians praying to sticks. We need to pray to Yahweh towards Jerusalem.
Come.
And the Quran don't mention Jerusalem.
La.
So the Quran is gone off, man. They need to forget their right hand and the tongue needs to cleave to the roof of their mouth. You can't even mention that Bible, that book, that unholy toilet paper anymore, man. Where was we?
The wash body.
Yeah, man. Give me the book of Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. Alright, since the world began, the holy prophets knew. All the prophets knew, man, how to speak the words of the Lord. Alright?
This is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Yeah, the prophet which have prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him.
That's when you're going to find out, man, that Yahweh has truly sent him, man. Alright, the prophets that prophesy about peace, alright, they're not the right prophets, man. Because sudden destruction cometh, man. As soon as they start talking about peace, bam, 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 bam. That's a false prophet then, man. I swear you were talking about happy days and like Fonzie, man. So you're talking about happy days. We're not talking about happy days, man. We're talking that if you don't repent and get right, the Most High is going to bring thermonuclear destruction and wipe you guys out, man.
Can.
The Most High is making them all fight right now. Russia, nuclear weapons are coming. There's no time of festival, carnival, and dancing and jumping up and down, man. And if you've got children, don't you want your children to be safe? So you need to know what you need to do, man. Otherwise the children are going to get burnt up. The old grannies are going to get burnt up in the nuclear destruction. But oh no, that's too heavy. You know what I mean? Man could go to the gym and pump 100, look, he looks bare weight, you know. Pump 100 kg, but he can't pump a 2 precepts. A man could go to the gym, you know what I mean? 20 kg on each dumbbell, but he can't pump a proper what, a Revelation 18 or something, or Jeremiah 51, or Isaiah 14, or Malachi, you know what I mean, Zechariah 13, or even a Revelations 1 and 14. Simple ones, man. That's not even that simple, you know. Revelation 1 and 3 is very weighty, man.
Amigos.
That's a big weight on the
One
people.
momento.
Una momento. Una momento. Alright, brother, Israelitos, yeah? El Gringo Diablo. Hey! He said yes, brother. El Gringo Diablo, man. Blanco di Mano. If that's all I know, that's all praises, man. If that's the only Spanish I know, at least they understand and they agree, man. That's where we have something in common. Give me that in Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1, and I'll pass it over to the Nazarite. And give me Revelations chapter 18 and verse 8 mostly. Yeah.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of Yahweh come upon you, before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you.
Yeah, man. Alright, gather together, man. Because, you know what I mean, all nations not desired. So they know they're not desired by a gringo, man. So we say a gringo Diablo, and they say, hey, they need to gather with us, man. Right?
The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Read that prayer.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 21. And a great angel, Slakia, and a mighty angel took up a stone.
Took up a what?
Took up a stone, like a great millstone.
Like a what?
Like a great millstone. And cast it into the sea.
And then what?
And cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence.
Thus with hugs.
Thus with violence.
Thus with kisses.
Thus with violence.
Thus with tiggles.
Thus with violence. Shall that great city Babylon be thrown down.
Brother, you know that, innit? You know that, brother? Babylon for bun. Nah, but I'm just talking as a brother, you get me? I'm not even trying to do it. I love you, bro. I can never do it. But Babylon for bun, you get me? Love you.
And shall be found no more at all.
And shall be found no more at all.
Well, YouTube channel, just look it up. It is an actual, Alright, on that, I'm going to pass over to next powerful speaker, Kwame.
Kwame.
Kwame.